Is Winona Ryder getting married? Hello to everyone. I really hope you've had a wonderful week so far. Let's skip the small talk for a moment and get down to the issue of the day, which is guaranteed to brighten up your day even more. Winona Ryder and Sandra Bullock, both of whom appeared in films with Keanu Reeves in the 1990s, remain close friends of the actor. The comments that Reeves and Ryder were secretly married on the set of Francis Ford Coppola's 1992 film Dracula were addressed by Reeves in an interview with Esquire that was published on Monday. The interview was conducted over the weekend. "We did a whole take of a marriage ceremony with real priests," Reeves told Esquire. "We did a whole take of a marriage ceremony with real priests. As far as I can tell, God views us as husband and wives at this point." Reeves had previously stated that he needed to be convinced of the reality of his and Ryder's sacred union before he could fully believe it. "Every once in a while, Ryder will send me a text that simply says, 'Hello, husband.'" Reeves stated this while appearing on an episode of The Talk in 2019, when Francis Ford Coppola said it. "I finally started to believe her," has been in touch with Winona and has confirmed in public that yes, that event did take place. The minister performed an elaborate ritual and Winona and I became husband and wife as a result. Ryder is not the only leading lady in Hollywood who has blurred the lines between real life and on-screen relationships with Reeves. In spite of the fact that Bullock and Reeves did not end up getting married, the two shared a unique chemistry at the time that they first met. Bullock, who starred alongside Reeves in the 1994 action thriller Speed, told Esquire that despite the fact that the two actors never became romantically involved with one another, the possibility of a relationship between them existed. He said, "It's obvious that she had no idea I had a crush on her, and that's exactly what happened." Bullock shared with the outlet that she thinks Keanu is friends with every woman he's ever dated. "Keanu is a guy who I feel like is friends with every woman he's ever dated. Nobody that I know of has anything bad to say about him, and I don't think there's anyone else who does either. Therefore, it's possible that we could have lived." She continued by saying, "But we weren't forced to survive anything. We just get to go through life side by side on parallel roads, nod our heads to each other, have dinner together, and make an effort to collaborate. And as more time passes, the human race continues to inspire amazement and respect in my heart. If he had broken up with me and caused me to be angry, I would have been able to say that? It's highly unlikely." Bullock divulged that approximately 1 year after the release of Speed, Reeves showed up on her doorstep with flowers, champagne, and truffles. This was in response to Bullock having said in passing that she had never eaten champagne or truffles before. "I just thought you might want to try champagne and truffles to see what it's like," he remarked, according to Bullock. "I just thought you might want to see what it's like." Bullock stated that there were occasions where Reeves' attentiveness or his role as a listener may be unsettling. Bullock explained her point by saying, "That's what I mean when I say that it drives you nuts. When I initially met him, I would spend as much time as I possibly could trying to fill the silence in order to make myself feel more at ease. And the more I chattered on, the more he would hush down." He went on to explain that, and then, a day or two later, he would show up with a note or a tiny package saying, "I thought about what you said." And he would indicate that he had arrived with those things, and he would know the answer to that. As soon as people heard about Bullock's admission, social media was flooded with expressions of admiration. Sandra Bullock and Keanu Reeves were the Hollywood couple that should have been. This is something that I have always thought to be true. At Lekotaski, a user on Twitter wrote that. According to the user at KirkPate on Twitter, the fact that Reeves gave out champagne and truffles serves as conclusive evidence that the greatest endorsement that he is a wonderful person. At this point, this is the entirety of the information that we possess. If you enjoyed viewing the show, we would appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to it by clicking the button labeled subscribe. Make sure the notification button is activated so that you are kept abreast of all of the newest videos that we upload. We would appreciate it if you would use the comment box to share your reactions to the video with us, as we would be interested in hearing them as well. That was everything that we were able to cram into the agenda for today.